Can y'all see Olive? Olive! Y'all see her? Anyways. Hey everyone, it's Cheryl. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing kind of a crochet centered video. I have been crocheting for the past, I guess, 3 years now, because I started right after I graduated college. Today I wanted to do a little video talking about some things that I want to crochet / make in the future. But for the most part, I'm going to talk about more like general things, mention some patterns and stuff. Most of this stuff will be kind of fall or winter centered. Then again, I live in Florida, so like really I could just do anything. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to crochet is a sweater or a cardigan. I haven't crocheted a sweater / cardigan since back in 2022 when I first started crocheting. And then that sweater pattern was like a raglan top down type of sweater, but I kind of want to get more creative in the sweater that I make. The biggest idea I had right now was to do a granny stitch sweater. I know Ava Paula, I follow her on YouTube, Instagram, like everything. She has a great tutorial that I was thinking of following because I have a lot of scrap yarn and I think that would be really cute. But then I also was thinking I could do that in a solid color and then use accents for like the neck and the cuffs. I feel like that'd be really cute also. But yeah, I think I just want to do a sweater that has cool features. So this could be like a mock neck, like slits on the sides, maybe even like do like a v-neck sweater. I think that could be really cute because I do wear a lot of tank tops and I think it'd be cute to like kind of have like a cool tank top or shirt peeking out underneath the sweater. But I think right now what I really want to do is like a raglan top down approach to the sweater. I also know that Katie Jocelyn has a really cool tutorial for this cardigan that she made that was really, really cute, and I think that's also something I'd really like to make. I really want to do like a striped sweater of some sort. I know the Olga knit sweater is really popular right now, and I don't know how to knit, but I think eventually when I learn how to knit, I think that'd be a really cool pattern to follow. But for now, I just want to focus on crochet. So yeah, that's all I'm thinking for the sweater portion. Don't know what specific sweater type, but I know that's going to be the next crochet thing that I create. The next thing I want to do is finally finish my Morphea top. I purchased this pattern like damn near a month ago, and I kind of put it off to finish my hexagon cardigan, which came out pretty cute. I'm gonna say for like my first cardigan ever. But yes, I do want to finish that top. I'm definitely gonna have to restart it because I used too tight of a tension and it's not as flowy as I want it to be. So I just need to readjust my gauge swatch and all that stuff. I guess similarly in the realm of clothing, I also want to make a poncho or a shawl of some type. I've definitely seen people make little, I don't know, I guess shawls that they add and like tie around their waist to put over jeans or I guess like maxi skirts. I think that'd be really cute. But then I also see people do like ponchos that you can like wear as a top over like a bandeau top or a tank top. I think that could be really cute. Or ponchos that you can like tie in the front a little bit. Of course, I live in Florida. It's always gonna be warm, so I think a poncho is something I can definitely wear year round and get a lot of use out of it. But as for the specific pattern, I don't know. All I know for the ponchos that I want it to be flowy and I want it to be unique. Whether this is like through the yarn that I use or the pattern itself. So yeah, don't really know, but I know that's something I definitely want to make. And lastly, the last thing I want to create that's on my crochet wish list is some sort of a maxi dress. I'm a big maxi dress girl, and I definitely see a lot of patterns that I like that are more centered around like beach cover-ups, but I definitely think that there's ways you can modify it to make it a more wearable option. So I definitely want to do something very like airy and flowy in like a white or cream thinner yarn. I think that'd be really cute, something really flowy I can wear over a lot of things. Honestly, I'd be even cool with modifying the dress pattern and making it like a maxi skirt, because a long white like tiered maxi skirt is something I've been looking for and trying to thrift forever, and I think crocheting that would be really cute and would just add a lot of texture to my outfits. So that's definitely something I really want to do. There's a lot of dresses that I see that I think are really, really cute. Next isn't really like an item, but an idea. I really want to experiment adding beading to my crochet. I've seen so many videos on TikTok and on Pinterest of people adding beading like to the ends of, you know, ponchos and shawls, or crocheting and adding beading to like a sweater as a like a detail. I think that could be really cute. Like if you did the sweater in like a really plain color and got like multicolored beads and like kind of put that all over the sweater, I think that'd be really, really cute. But I definitely want to add beading to like a tank top of some sort, or like a little skirt. I think that could be really, really cute and just a fun like accent piece. And I think it's just a really cute way to spice up the crochet items you make, especially when you're a person who likes to gravitate towards neutral colors. And I feel like the beading will like add an extra layer to make me actually want to wear these items and not fall into the trap of buying colorful yarn and then not wearing the item, you know? So the next thing I kind of want to make are some household and I guess miscellaneous accessories. I really want to create a funky pouch of some sort. I saw some girl make a fish pouch, like a pouch that looked like a fish and it had a zipper. That was so cute, and I think that would be definitely like a cute thing to make and like put my makeup in, or like just something to organize my purses with. I think that could be really, really cute, and I definitely want to do that. I think that could be also really cute if I modified it and made it like a cat or like some sort of animal, or hell, even like a banana. I think that could be really, really cute. But yeah, a funky pouch I think would be really fun. And that would also help me experiment with adding zippers and other fasteners, I guess, to my crochet projects to just make them more functional. And I think that'd be really fun. The next thing I just started seeing on Pinterest and I kind of want to get into it is making a floor cushion. So I definitely have some experience making cool crochet pillows. I made like this flower pillow. I forget who created the pattern, but I'll definitely put it on the screen and in the description if you are wondering. But I definitely want to make a floor cushion of some sort. I've seen some more circular, I guess, poofs that people make, and I think they're really cute. But I also would love to do it in like a floral, like a flower shape, or even like a star shape. Hell, even like a fruit, like a tomato pouch poof floor cushion would be so cute. So I just want to make some sort of floor cushion, and I think that would just be really fun to make. The next thing I really want to make is some sort of bag. I've never created like a tote bag or like a purse through crochet before, and I think that'd be really fun. I always see really great patterns for it, and I think that would be really fun to either incorporate like tapestry crochet and make a really cool pattern on the front of either like the pouch or the bag, like a tote bag. I've definitely seen some really cool tapestry patterns that I think I would love to incorporate. But I've also seen people add more detail to their crochet patterns by doing some, I guess it's called like surface crochet or surface embroidery on top of like a very plain Jane pattern. And I think that would just make the purse really, really cute and add a little more of a personal touch. So I saw this pattern by Loopy Studio for this scrunchie bag, and I thought it was so cute. I think it's a great way to use up some scrappy yarn, but I think it would also be really cute in like a plain color. So I definitely want to create that bag pattern. But the thing is, like, I need to stop getting in the habit of purchasing patterns because, girl, I be purchasing patterns and not finishing the project. So I'm really trying to focus on using up free patterns and tutorials I see online first. And if it's really a pattern that I really want to get, then I'm going to sit on it for like a week or two and then decide if I'm going to get it. The patterns don't even be that expensive, but I just need to stop getting in the habit of, you know, always purchasing a pattern and wanting to do something when it's like, girl, it's not that hard. You could have found a tutorial online, you know? But specifically for that bag pattern, I think the pattern is definitely worth it. It's a really unique design, and I think it'd be something I would actually wear a lot. I've been really on the hunt for a red bag, and I feel like me making this crochet bag out of red yarn would be really cute, and I would definitely get a lot of wear out of it. And And I think it's also something that you can personalize really easily too. Like add ribbon to it or spaces like a zipper. So I'm not really sure what I want to do with that specific design, but I know that's definitely something on my list that I want to create. Okay, lastly though, I think another big general topic of mine is that I want to get more creative in the color schemes that I use for my crochet projects. I'm usually the type of girl who just be using one type of yarn and like saying that's it, you know, not really like doing a lot of color work and changing yarn colors. But I definitely think that I want to get into the habit of using multiple yarn colors, adding mohair or thinner yarn strands to like add some dimension to the color. I think that would be really cool. Or even using like color changing yarn. My sister even gave me the idea of possibly like dyeing like a scrap yarn project, just so that way all the colors are kind of in the same tone or same palette, so they're technically still like scrap yarn but they look more cohesive. I think that could be also really cute. So I definitely just want to get more experimental in the color schemes I use. That's one thing I'll give the knitting community specifically. Like, I always see such gorgeous color palettes for projects, specifically like the Olga sweater. I know I'm talking about it a lot, but I just been seeing it a lot on my timelines and stuff. But the color schemes I've seen, like I love a brown and a blue. Oh, I saw this sweater. It was like brown and like a periwinkle purple color. Oh my gosh, I love that color scheme so bad. Definitely need to make something in those colors. But yeah, I think for the most part, that's like everything that I'm really excited to start to crochet in the upcoming months. Crocheting is definitely something that I've kind of put on the back burner due to my other hobbies. Like, I was really into puzzling, as you could see by the background from my last video, but it's all cleaned up. And I was really into scrapbooking, and those kind of projects take up a lot of space too. So I think that's why crochet has been kind of on the back burner for a couple of months. But now that it's about to be cold outside and I really want to make a sweater, that's definitely going to be my priority for the rest of the year. Just knocking out some crochet projects. Hell, maybe I'll even learn how to knit next year. Who knows? I low-key don't want to fall into the propaganda of learning how to knit, but I really just want to hone in on my crocheting craft. And when I really become good at crocheting, then I can add another medium in how I create handmade fiber art and wares. So yeah, so that's all I had for the things that I'm really excited to crochet in the upcoming months, and just low-key my crochet wish list. If you guys really like these videos and want me to make more, I guess, themed videos too, like I could do one relating to fall or maybe one relating to certain holidays, let me know in the comments below. But if that's all, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.